this summer? Chill out with Klostaller, the original game changer in non-alcoholic beer. Whether you're into crisp and classic, bold IPA vibes, or that fresh grapefruit twist, Klostaller's got a flavor to match your mood. And hey, want to ride with the pioneer of non-alcoholic beer in a new way? We're giving away a custom Klostaller beach bike. Just text BIKE to 833-426-1559 for your chance to win. Klostaller, natural brewing, refreshing living. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 21 plus only. Restrictions apply.
Short bar today, man. Ducking the self-hate, don't care who hate. I'm saying the wrong bars, ain't I? Hey, I just repeat myself. Ducking the self-hate, only the real can relate, man. I determine my fate. It's Culture Uncut podcast. I'm getting with my brother. What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, Mr. I always got my people with me. You already know what I'm doing here. Shout out to the people, man. It's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, a.k.a. the tsunami for your mommy. You know, president of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, it don't even matter. Nova, hook your boy up with that theme music, man.
Yo, come see me. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, man. Support the guys. It's a morning cup. It's your boy Corey, and I'm here to tell you, be not afraid, be courageous, go get it, man. We are them people.
What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, Mr. I always got my people with me. You already know what I'm doing here.
Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer. Y'all already know. They call me Big Ski. Very soaking drums. Hallelujah. President of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, it don't even matter, man. Play me my theme.
What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is the Culture Uncut podcast.
Yeah,
back
right.
in the building after a vacation time frame, man. Kicking it with the lovely fam. Go ahead, y'all already know the routine, man. Who we got in the building?
Oh, doggone well, you ain't just go live when I'm trying to figure out my head situation. I know you ain't just do
You
that.
already late. You come to work. You come to work.
Boy, you
come to
ain't
work
no good,
20
dog.
minutes
You
late.
doggone.
You come to work 20 minutes late.
Falling.
20 minutes late.
Boy, that boy ain't no good. You see how that's some evil business right there, boy.
He go to one Beyonce concert and boots on the ground, and now he a cowboy.
Yeah, they call me, you know what I'm saying? The bareback moisturizer. What they call him? They call him a cowboy moisturizer.
This boy go to
AKA bareback assassin.
This boy go to
We
one
gotta call
concert
HR already.
and Trey a cowboy now.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
You went in a fan and you was like boots on the ground.
I ain't had no fan. I ain't take no fan, dog. I wanted to, but I'm glad I didn't.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
Jay, go ahead and do your intro so we can get into it, because we got to talk
I
about
still
this.
haven't worked on it. I kind of want to do the what is that? Coming to America, when they were rapping like that and they were doing their little rap. I'm gonna come up with a little rap for y'all.
My name is Isis, and I'm the
My
best.
name is Jay, and I'm on the mic. Hey.
Oh,
What you,
okay.
JJ Fad? Supersonic.
Show, how y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Trying to recover.
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah.
From vacation.
I'm feeling like a doggone donkey rider. You know what I'm saying? Nova's a bull rider.
Donkey rider. Pause. You got to pause that, bro.
Feel like a donkey.
That boy say he's a. I'm telling you, boy, you can't let black folks go nowhere. He went to one doggone me concert, and now
I want to hear about it because everybody be doing their little outfits and, you know, they cowboy hats and they little boots and such. So is it worth it first? Is it worth it, the Beyonce concert?
Yes. At first, and mind you, I'm not part of the Beehive tribe, none of that.
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, now I'm a full rhinestone cowboy right now.
What?
But,
She converted you?
Oh yeah, I'm a black cowboy.
You know they say she be putting spells and all that.
Yeah,
She got some of them
she
spells
wanna
on
do
you.
some of
No,
that.
man, go ahead. No, it was definitely like an inspirational. It was my first Beyonce experience, right? And I went there not knowing what to expect because I didn't really like get into the album like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really listen to it. Yeah, there was only a couple tracks on it I was digging. But I got in the groove. Me and my daughter, we had listened to like the whole album on repeat up until we went. And it was a I see why now.
Oh,
I see
Lord.
why now them people hating. I see
Why?
right now why them people hating, because Beyonce is a force, boy. I'm talking about like that.
You were saved, huh? Beyonce saved you, huh?
I baptized her. Tried to go on stage a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Give her some of this water. You know what I'm saying? Give her some of this moisturizer. But
They got
nah,
that
it
boy
was
up out of here.
she had the way she had it. She's a machine, bro. Like I never seen anything like that. And what I loved about it, how she intertwined her family, like her daughters, with it. I ain't never seen no artist
Pimping her
bring.
kids out.
Go on ahead, man.
Pimping them kids. Them kids too
How
young
you
for all
think
that.
she pimping a kid?
Man, because, man, what like that's child labor, man. Them kids ain't got their own life to grow up. They on stage being performers and entertainers, man. Come on, man. You in the cult, bro. You getting baptized. That's how they get them, man. They were blowing fairy dust at them concerts.
How highlighting what your kids do is making them part of a cult?
Is it what they do or what you forcing them to do? I just think they're too young for that. I just think that wait till they're like 18.
They almost teenage. How old you think our kids is?
They're like what?
These kids are getting it early. They're talking about streaming and like all different types of ways of.
But do they really need to?
But did they seem like they were enjoying it, the kids, whatever performance they were doing?
That's why I said it was like I never seen anything like that where you intertwine in your family. It was like a family mother-daughter like vibe where like she didn't take over. They showcased their talents on their own. It wasn't like her like out
What's
there
the talent?
with them. One was like dancing, like tap dancing and stuff like that.
You record or you can't record? Was you at the one where she got stuck in the car when it was coming down? Was you at that one? Okay.
I didn't hear about that one.
Y'all know she had her stuff was stolen. A laptop was taken out her SUV. That's supposed to have like unreleased information on it and music and all that.
She got to tap in. She ain't tap in with the people.
She ain't check in. She ain't check in with
It wasn't her. It was her dancers.
Yeah, but my thing is, I think that's fishy in itself. Why would you have that critical and secretive information, knowing who it is, knowing what you sitting on? Like you sitting on millions of dollars. You're sitting on millions of dollars. People will pay millions of dollars to have that hard drive and stuff. Just your vehicle, out all the vehicles in that garage, they target your vehicle. Come on.
It was an inside job for sure.
Yeah, they sold them out. They sold them out. My thing is, if I'm dealing with a client that's like that, I'm going to move a certain way, and I'm going to protect my client's interests and my interests, especially if I'm entrusted with terabytes of critical information that is worth millions of dollars. Right? Songs, dances, like all this stuff. You let get stolen.
But they wasn't the only ones with that. Everyone who was a part of the choreography had that track list, had those songs because they didn't know she was going to be rolling that out on the tour. So they needed to rehearse those. Like they all had it. It wasn't like it was
cloud, man. There's too much technology nowadays to where you shouldn't be still rolling around with jump drives and hard drives on you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cloud stuff. Like hell, Google Drive. They got enough money, they can pay for 18 terabytes of data for a cloud and they could just give the people access to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's better ways to move about instead of putting stuff hard in people's hands. And that way you can monitor what goes in, what goes out, and who has access to what information. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they're still doing things the old school way, in a way to where information can get stolen like that. And it's way too many avenues for you to not do that. Like literally your phone, you can access anything on your home computer, from your phone, in a cloud, from anywhere in the world, from your phone. So you don't need a hard drive. You don't need a jump drive anymore.
But I think for what the level of like her performances and stuff, I think they needed it to be able to like stay on track with what she was going to be rolling out on tour.
Man, you don't need...
You can't control, like, you know how many people is a part of that doggone her team? Like, you can't control everybody and all the, like, information and what they do.
It's hard. You can. It's simple, like, even with Google Drive. Google Drive, you got terabytes and terabytes that you can buy access to a cloud, right? Where you can put information into the cloud, upload big as you want, file as big as you want, and I can send you each person a link to access that. And I can control whether you can download it, screenshot it, screen record. I can control all that. I can control I can put you in view only to where you go to that specific file and you view what I need you to view. And I can tell I can see when you logged in, when you were out of it, how long you were in there and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
next level micromanaging right there.
But you're Beyonce. You're a top performer, and you know that people are willing to do these type of things to you, especially based to you. So you gotta move with a level of detail and security that most government officials move with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounds like she need a better security team.
Yeah, instead of just me handing out, yes, it's easy to hand out jump drives. And Trey, you're right. Beyonce is a top performer. She's a top seller. She gives great concerts. From what you're saying, it was like a great experience. I mean, we got you with the Indiana Jones hat on right now. So.
Oh yeah, they call me doggone womb raider.
So to level up, I think that she should just give out access to the clouds. Like even Apple you can buy terabytes of information on storage and you can upload then and you can just share it with people. And then like if their phone gets stolen, you can just literally cut off that link and that access to it.
Well, I am positive that they are looking at all of that. I'm sure that she is
revamping just call me,
her
man.
whole security.
Beyonce, call me. I'll make sure your drives and all your top secret data moves appropriately and handled very well.
You like that job?
Beyonce.
That was
yeah. He this whole time he was just lining himself up for a job. It's like he's slick.
But look, so
after you don't call the lady family a coat and everything, then you'll try to get a job. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy work.
He was just joking.
You said you pimping out the kids.
Hey man, I ain't say all that.
Wait, rewind.
That's just gonna be edited out.
But look, so it's been 2 weeks since we got on here, man.
Yeah.
What happened? Did it free?
Well,
what else? We having like crazy weather, New York flooding,
Jersey flooding, Texas flooding, earthquakes in Alaska with the tsunamis. It's like, man, Doge cut all the weather people, and it look like now the weather just unhinged.
You know they got your mans though.
Who?
They got your boy with them doggone on them Epstein videos.
Oh.
Bro, ain't no Epstein videos.
What are you talking about? DOJ and FBI said there's nothing. There's nothing. Here,
all of a sudden, this list.
Dare you?
Because I recall Biden administration releasing a partial list, right? Am I confused, or is that like it was a partial list with names on it, like the Prince of London or whatever, Wales or something was on there, George, whatever his name, and it had names on there. And all of a sudden we go from there's a list and you ran on when you get in office, you're going to release this list to now there is no list. It's all BS. Y'all need to get off that and change the subject. And that
was one of the key things of his little cult following was like, oh man. They were throwing out like Diddy stuff, or you on the Diddy list, or you on the Epstein. They was throwing out all types of wild stuff during this campaign. But now nobody it's not a thing. Nobody like scared to talk about it.
It's crazy because Elon sat up there and threw that shot at him, talking about Elon, the Epstein list, and all of a sudden, ain't no list. Yeah, like how stupid, like regardless of how hard you support somebody, bro, there comes a time where you got to say, man, don't play in my face. I don't care who you are. You're not finna play in my face. And he is playing in all his supporters. He's playing in the world's face right now. And people are trying to justify, if he said it ain't no list, it ain't no list. He was just saying it was a list. And when he get in office, he's going to release the list. And he had those little, what was those people?
Those
content creators. Yeah, the content creators came out with the little book coming out the White House talking about the Epstein files. Epstein, the list, it's going down. It got some names in this. To Pamela Bond saying there was a file on the desk, but it wasn't a file on the desk. The file on the desk disappeared that wasn't on the desk because it wasn't no file. And it was 1 minute missing out the video, and we're looking for that 1 minute out of the video. But I was listening to that just as confused as y'all was when y'all just heard me. That's how I was when I heard that. I said, you gotta, like, are we that dumb? Are we that dumb of people in this country to eat that up and say, I believe them. Like it's okay to support people, but it's not okay to support lies. Pure lies, especially from government officials. It's okay to love the president and respect the president, but it's not okay to just believe lies. Stephanie said,
But they are upset. The MAGA base is pissed. They're actually calling for, they're not happy and they're not laying down about it. Like, this was a big deal for them. And they were waiting for the list. So a lot of them are giving an uproar about it, to the point where I think he said it was either today or yesterday that he's encouraging her to release the list if she has it.
Y'all know he's going to roll out some bull.
Something, because I'm adding if she has it, because if you say there's no list, but you're requesting that she release the files, what exactly is she releasing if you said there's no list?
If it's nothing to release, right?
Yes. So
it's insane. It's insane.
It's insanity.
You ran on the platform that you was going to release the list, that the Democrats are all on that list, and you're going to release it when you get in there to show the world all these sick people. But then all of a sudden, there is no list. But your boy even paid homage to the list when he was going after, he was like, release the list.
Man, once Elon had snitched on him, it was all over with then. That's Elon.
The issue,
Look at Facebook, Trey. Steph say, Chucky, Trey repping his cowboy Carter gear. And then she says, they're all liars, though. The Dems covered up Biden's severe mental decline for 3+ years. They're all liars. 100%. They're all liars. And we're allowing them to lie in our face because you want to support a party. No, bro. Everybody knows there's an Epstein client list. Even Griselda, whatever his wife,
Maxine,
she even paid homage to the list in her court documents and told about how she prepped people. Yeah. And everybody, the level of details that came out about this list, it was tied to how many people visited the island, who they were with. Like, it was his private, almost Diddy-like things where he kept tabs on all these powerful people. And then for you to say on your campaign, or not even campaign, he didn't kill himself, to now saying he killed himself. Like, why are you playing in our face, bro?
What we gonna do? Exactly. He's already violating the Constitution. He's already have judges. He knew to come all the way to Texas to Amarillo to get things passed, because that's the court that he can get his things passed through. What are we gonna do? Yeah, now his goal is to get all law enforcement to listen to him and to not take additional orders. So what does a judge mean?
He's trying to
because a judge can't go out here and arrest. He doesn't have arrest power. All he has the ability is to put out a warrant for arrest. So if the police and your federal police, your city police, your whoever police, if they don't comply, then nothing gets done. So what can he do? Whatever he wants to.
Yep.
Man, them boys about to dot up a list. They about to throw that list to ChatGPT and doctor it up. Man, they're gonna put all y'all favorite doggone Democrats on there. And
say, y'all want a list? He gonna get a piece of paper and just write all. We know he on that list.
He might be missing and put Elon on it.
He got pictures with the dude. He said he went from I don't know the guy, bro. You Donald Trump, bro.
They got pictures of them.
It's hard, and this guy was a New York player. It's hard. Like, it's kind of disrespectful in a sense. It's like me saying I don't know who Donald Trump is. I don't know what he's about. Come on, bro. You Donald Trump. Everybody been knowing you since the early 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Because I already said he on wax saying that he would knock down his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. So
Have
you know
y'all
he
seen the
got
pictures that they took when she was younger? Like, all on his lap, and it looks so risque and inappropriate. But this the same guy who was going around saying he grabbed women by the... I've never heard that before. I didn't even know you could hand grip that.
Oh yeah.
So if he say that about grown women, so just imagine the things that spew out of people's mouth in public around others. It's like 90% of stuff that they're not saying. This dude is full of terribleness.
They just chalked it up to locker room talk. That was just locker room guys talk.
But I'm saying, I've never even heard that term. Have y'all heard a term of grabbing a woman by the... I've never heard that. That's weird.
Oh, nobody heard that for sure. Nobody seen some of that porn you got.
Hey, y'all.
Steph said, she's like, I'm here for Leon's. I guess she's talking about Elon's third party for no other reason than to dismantle the Dems and Republicans. I'm with it too. If it can dismantle this two-party system, I'm with whatever dismantles it.
He's a part of the problem, though. I ain't rocking with nothing what Elon got going, bro.
He is a part of the problem, but if he's willing to go out and dismantle,
but people been saying that. People been saying that though.
Yeah,
Elon is a part of all of that. Elon just got a contract from the federal government, DOD, for his racist ass Grok AI for the DOD. So, boy, don't nobody believe you against them. How you gonna take somebody's money, hang out with them, and then talk about y'all terrible, but give me some more, give me some more. He's a distraction.
Give me some more, but y'all still terrible.
Man, let me tell you how I believe you. Send all that government money back.
He ain't sending that money back.
Shut down all those grants and all that money you getting from the federal government. And how is your AI racist? How you tweak your AI because you say it's too left-leaning, and then now it come back as Hitler. Your AI calling itself Hitler.
That's wild. I've been seeing some wild. They've been some wild stuff. The people been doing this AI stuff. They've been getting their racist. They've been doing they little racist thing with the AIs and they.
What are they feeding it though?
Did you hear about it trying to replicate itself? It's already trying to replicate itself onto other servers. Well, basically, it can't be stopped.
Well, it took over Elmo.
Yeah, they hacked Elmo.
Y'all saw it hacked Elmo on X. Had Elmo writing all kind of
I'm gonna tell you the quickest way. I always say it's the quickest way to get somebody up out of whatever position they in life is if you talk about the protected class. You talk about the Jews. You hurt animals, and you talk about destroying white women. They're gonna get you up out of here real fast.
No, not everybody. It's only a certain group that they get out of here fast. Because it's been some of them ones rolling around talking about they want to use the new N-word as Nazi. What up, my Nazi? And I'm talking about this.
I seen that dude on Fox News.
Yeah.
What is that? I haven't heard that.
I didn't hear it in detail. I just read the caption, and that dude's a goofball. He's a piece of work. That dude thinks he's a comedian. Dude's a straight up piece of turd.
But it was other people in that same demo coming out saying some of the same rhetoric though.
Yeah.
But what are they saying? They calling themselves Nazis? Like, what's up, my Nazi? Look, what they're replacing it, that's their way of saying the N-word or something?
They said, we need to be like the black people. That we need to empower that word. That can be our N-word.
Please, I want to know exactly who I'm dealing with. I want you to have it on your forehead. I want you to smell. I wanted to have a Nazi cologne. So as soon as I'm going to know exactly how to deal with you. I love when people be straightforward. Just don't be an undercover hidden one. Let me know straight up so I can stay completely away from you and know how to deal with you.
It's just mind blowing, bro. The love, they play in our face so much. What's up, my Nazi? Let's do it like the black people do with the N-word. Let me out the car, though. Let me out the car.
I'm on a little rant, just a little one.
Go ahead.
Get it off.
So we as Americans need to know our history, right? As Americans, we need to know our history. Because the same people who were able to enslave, literally think about that. I think people talk about it, but can you imagine here in my home, I have people that I can whip, beat, kill, torture. They can't go anywhere. They got to cook, clean. They got to take care of my children, put your titty in my children's mouth, feed my kids. Oh, yeah. I can kill you. I can sell you. I take your name. I can do whatever. These are the same people. And when we're talking about Biden, 80-year-old, we're talking about Donald, an 80-year-old. These men lived through segregation. These men lived through Jim Crow. So to us, our generation and the younger generation, to them, they don't even, because we never had the whites only water fountain, blacks only water fountain, go through the back. My grandparents remember that. They lived through that.
My dad do.
We're dealing with the same people, and what they're trying to do is get as close to that power. I mean, if you are a godly person, an actual godly person who wants to go to heaven, who sees other people as yourself, then it's hard for you to fathom that. But just imagine if you had that kind of power and you're not a good person. You just whip your ass. I could just rape you. I could do whatever I want to you and it'd be legal. You can come and do all my work for me. I can kill you. I could punish. Whenever I'm angry, I could do whatever I want. Yeah. If you had the power and you were in a position to be able to bring that back for your people, man, I look at it from all points of view. Yeah, you would do it. That's what they're trying to do. They're doing it slowly. They're doing it covertly, so they think. There's nothing covert about it. If anybody who has, like I said, who's looked at history, who understands, they're using the whole Nazi trope because they can't really pinpoint anybody during slavery. They didn't really have a slave guy that was like how Hitler is. Okay, so they're using the correlations to bring it in. So yeah, I'm not surprised. They feel disenfranchised. They can't just go whip ass like they want to. They can't hang people from trees when they feel.
It's like, why do you hate human? How do you wake up and just be like, bro, I just hate them other humans because of their skin color? Like,
well, it should go deep though. Like when she was saying like know your history, and I was like just thinking about like what you were saying and going through it, and it was just reminding me of like the black natives that was here before Columbus got here that nobody talk about. Mm-hmm. It's not a part of none of our history. I'm talking about these were like black people from Africa that was already here on this land, native, and we always talk about the slave stories, but nobody talk about like John Horace. He was like the Harriet Tubman before Harriet Tubman when he was going from plantation to plantation because he was already a free man, mm-hmm. and they was kicking ass, mm-hmm. and they needed help, and then that's when Andrew Jackson had lost the war to them black natives. And then he came in, and that's when they came up with the Indian Removal Act when he became president. The white niggas
out of here.
But nobody talk about that part of history. They just talk about when we slaves and shit. Like when we
because it's not our history. It's not our history.
It's their story.
Yeah, it's their story. His story. It's their story. Why would you tell a group of people that you want to continuously, man, okay, I'm trying not to get on, but man, so just look at what they put out in public for us, what they put out to the world as far as what black people are, right? So I know, Nova, you are a educated black man. Trey, you are an educated black man. I'm an educated black woman. But what do they have all over TV? Cardi B's, Sexy Reds,
Real Housewives of Atlanta fighting.
Real Housewives. Even if they have money, they ignorant and all they do is care about, So this is where they want our minds to be. This is what they want the world to think of us. This is how the representation that they want out here. This is what they want our daughters to emulate, to want to be out here and shake their ass and be a rapper and have it's just ignorance. So that's what they want. They don't want us to unite. They don't want us to have pride in our educated people. They don't want us to strive for positions of power where we can change the narrative because guess what? Most doctors, their parents were doctors, their grandparents were doctors, their brothers end up being doctors because that's what they've done for their family. So if they just show us all we could do is be strippers, rappers, ignorant, if that's what they could portray to the world, then that's the box that we'll always be in. So that's what they want us to see. They want us to have a history that we are just slaves, that we were just slaves, and now they want us to have a present and a future that if you want to go far, if you want to make money, if you want to make a difference, shake your ass if you're women, talk about pussy popping all day, and if you men, talk about making single family homes and treating black women like they ain't shit. And until we look at that and realize, stop paying for that. Quit letting your kids look at that. Quit putting those people on a pedestal. And it's not going to change. Look who owns those record companies. Look who owns all of that. It's not us. It's a picture they paint.
The Jewish guys own it. Jewish guys own the music industry hands down.
But don't say nothing about them. Never forget. But if you say something as a black person, why are we still talking about that? When y'all gonna get over it? Forget about that. But the other ones never forget. And that's not prejudice. Because I know right now everybody like, oh my God, the Jews. No, this is just true fact.
Yeah, they'll go. I think for me, it's just watching how they go out of their way to remove like history. and information that
quickly. They came in 100 days. He just undid so many advancements in society. But what makes me so angry is that he came in and undid laws that had been on the books for years, right? And we sit up here, we constantly elect these people to represent us, but none of them made them actual laws. They just still had them on napkins, like protections for people of color. Like it was in 65. It was like basically helping you with equal opportunity, right? Some of the benefits of equal opportunity wasn't law. It was still executive orders from, I think, Johnson or somebody. But he just came in, crumbled it up and threw it away. And it's like, why didn't you make that an actual law? All these years, from 65 until 2025, you couldn't make it a law?
Even if then, he going in with the motivation of removing it. Like, he moving like a king right now. Like he's moving.
He got straight alignment.
Wait,
no judge can touch him.
Go ahead.
Didn't one of y'all send me something about military black men in the about their beards and how they were going to start releasing them?
Yeah, some they have the authority. They have the authority now to do that to some of those guys. It's just it's crazy, man, how he basically was able to pass the big beautiful bill that just evaporated benefits for the less fortunate. For people now are watching their special needs kids, their elderly people lose protection, lose the benefit of going to see the doctor with just a stroke of the pen. We didn't stop paying for Medicare. We didn't stop paying for Medicaid. We still getting taxed for that. But you're paying to nothing now because they're realigning their pockets. They took that money that you're giving them and realigned it to give themselves tax breaks. The rich, uber rich people to get tax breaks. It makes no sense. You're going to tell me that you're okay with cutting protection for the most vulnerable people in the world. That's the elderly and the special needs. You okay with that? You cool with that? This dude told you he gonna cut. He fired all these people saying we're gonna save $3 trillion, but I add $5 trillion to the deficit. What kind of math is that?
No, that's a sign of how intelligent a species is based on how they take care of their old, their disabled, and their children. So what does that say about us that we've taken away so much from our old people, our children, and our disabled? That says something about our intelligence, because the reasons why elephants are considered so intelligent is because they take care of their old, their disabled, and their children.
Get the legacy.
You know?
That's for your tradition, your legacy. You just basically we just putting these elderly people out to the pasture to die with no assistance, no ability to afford anything. A lot of these programs benefited them, as well as the people that everybody's not fortunate to have big, beautiful jobs or be productive. They want people to just work to death and never see their kids, to be able to just even put food on a table. And then the food that we're eating ain't even healthy for us. It's killing us.
Yes.
So they ain't gonna even be able to stay healthy to even go to the hospital or anything. And I'm telling you, the eroding this in about 2 years, if we have another COVID type thing, it's gonna kill so many more people.
That's the purpose.
So many more people.
What is it, Bill Gates? That's been Bill's game. Go ahead, Trey.
No, I was. The purpose is to survival of the fittest. You know, like they trying to like population control and classism. You know, like if you can afford to live, that's what it's gonna come down to. I had a back and forth with. I know we had the conversation about like healthcare, and this is in the same realm that people are not like really paying attention to. Like if your healthcare, you better watch your benefits and your premiums and all that stuff because it's about to start going up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a back and forth with me trying to get a prescription filled and them not they got the medicine there, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won't release the medicine to me because my insurance wouldn't cover it, and over the counter cost was $1,400.
Yeah. I know exactly what you said. You got to get the pre-authorization.
I said y'all got Diddy on trial. We need to lock y'all up. What the hell are you talking about? Like,
they lock in step with them, bro.
$1,400.
They lock in step, bro.
I see why like people like Luigi and people like if imagine that's like a life or death situation. I see why people just spaz out on this type of stuff, but I have to go through all these different loopholes just to get care for something that you got right there. Like it's just wild to me, and it's just gonna get more ridiculous. You're gonna hear like crazy stories of stuff like this, similar stuff like this happening. And mind you, our benefits is like good benefits.
Here's the thing though. What's so crazy about this, and I want to touch on some of the stuff that Steph's saying, because she's saying some good stuff.
Okay.
What's crazy is they will, anything that will harm you, you can get in abundance. Vicodin, oxycodone, all these things to keep you hooked. Anything that you have to become dependent upon, they will give you. It's cheap. No, you don't need no prior authorization, none of that stuff. Codeine, all this stuff, they just give it to you. But anything that they made that can help you, or like things for cancer treatment, certain drugs will help you with your treatments and stuff, they make basically unaffordable. You got to go through loopholes to get it. But if I want to make you a junkie, don't worry about it. I'll give you a script. You just go right down there. Even if you buy it over the counter, it's $10. Don't worry about it.
So did you end up being able to get your stuff? What'd you have to do? They made you jump through 1,000
No, they
hoops
have
to be able to find them?
No, they have to do express scripts is what they call it. Instead of me being able to go to the pharmacy and pick it up right there at the pharmacy, now they just have to deliver it straight to my house. But they won't, and Walgreens can't authorize it unless the it's just a weird like system that they got.
That's
like,
another way to get rid of the person too, to get rid of the human element of it. That's another way to bypass having to go through Walgreens or having to deal with the person. To more streamlined, I guess.
My not understanding is what's the $1,400 like over the counter cost to be able to get something that you got right there on hand. And no, Steph, is not Viagra. I don't, like that thing stay up. Like I gotta figure out like that thing naturally just on go all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need no extra honey packs and nothing like that. Yeah, it ain't nothing dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems in that realm. That thing, boy, golly, boy, if I can find a way to calm it down, that'd be I think.
Steph talked about, she said Biden hemmed and hawed about expanding the Supreme Court and ultimately didn't do anything because he didn't want to disrupt anything. You are 100% right. That's the Dems' problem. They sit up there, they had the power to do a lot of things and they didn't want to mess up the establishment.
They used all their power haul around that dead man. It was like Bernie's, weekend at Bernie's, but they used all their power, doggone propping that dead man up on the podium.
Yep. And she brought a good point. Mitch McConnell ran at Obama in the face when it came to his Supreme Court nomination. Smacked him in the face. Wouldn't hold a quorum to seat these Supreme Courts. Just saying, it's a year out from the election, over a year out. And they're like, no, this is too close to the election. We should wait till the incoming president do it. Set themselves up. So they aligned this. Democrats allowed this to happen. Nobody has a backbone in the Democratic Party. They just let the Republicans do whatever they want to do when they want to do it.
Either one of them got backbones, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, look what's going on right now. This nigga just like he running gangster right now. Everybody scared to talk to him. Everybody scared to say, "Hey, bro, you wrong." Man, one of them got backbones, bro. Both of them weak, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Weak ass bird.
Let me put my foil hat on real quick. Let me put my foil hat on. So y'all don't realize Donald in there doing Putin stuff.
Dictator stuff?
He in there making stuff happen.
Well, he admired dictators.
He admired dictators. He openly said that he admired dictators.
Threatening people, all these CEOs and all of these people falling out the sky and folks that's getting shot in their house by masked people.
They scary.
This is the Democrats not just
education.
These people are actually scared. This dude is doing stuff that's he killing people. He threatening people's lives.
I think he's trying to be a king for real though. Like I think he's really trying to get on that England shit. Like I think he's trying to be a king on the lowest of keys.
Well,
and the way that.
Go ahead, Trey. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying the way that like people just blindly like follow and let him like allow him to get away with all this stuff. I can see it. Them just like letting this shit happen until like the people. We don't understand that the power was with the people, but the people is also, like, got to take some accountability too for like what's going on as well. You know what I'm saying? When are people going to stand up against?
Well,
The only
here,
time shit changes when people rebel, bro. Like, the only time, like, when people revolt, that's the only time you're going to see some real change. We can sit here and complain about these motherfuckers, but until, like, people, like, revolt on some gangster shit, like, it's just going to keep happening because they know, like, all right, maybe they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? This is what they voted in. I'm just giving the people what they want. In his mind, this is what they voted. They know what they was getting when they voted me in. I don't give a damn what the media say or what y'all put out there. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all knew what time I was on when I was coming in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where we go back into knowing your history. Because if you know your history, you also know that America doesn't have a king for a reason. And you can keep on playing and taxing and sending your tea over here with extra tax and thinking that just because you my brother, but below that Mason-Dixon line, I ain't gonna come blow your shit up and all that. Americans will fight each other for a point. So he can keep on pushing if he want to. Americans, they go with stuff just long enough until they don't.
Let's hope so. I don't know. This new crop of people, man. I don't know, man. I'm kind of losing hope. But on that note, man, we gotta wrap it up, man.
I didn't think you like wrapping it up. Oh,
I do.
All right. Well, before you wrap it up, I already know. Like, I just want to go ahead and let you know you was wrong, homeboy.
On what?
You was wrong. Clips just put out some fire. You some. Oh, wait, hip hop. What happened to hip hop? Clips just came through and dropped a banger, boy, on your head, dunking on you, boy. You see, you don't act like you ain't listen to the album.
I didn't.
Yeah. See. Hey, go ahead, get it out your system real quick.
He ain't looking for Clips. He want Drake. He want Drake to drop something.
Yeah. Drake dropped that doggone Lollipop song, but he was happy. That boy was out in Hawaii, doggone, no drawers on in the water, just happy. You know, so listening to that new Drake.
Jamming on that Drake, man.
Clips had to come through and shut that shit down.
We had like 5 more things to talk about, guys. I guess we'll save it for next time.
Hey, Trey showed up late. But you want to say some parting shots, Jay, before we get up out of here?
Have a little more faith in Americans, man. You know, I think history has shown that when it come to the clutch, we go ahead and make stuff happen. So he could keep on trying to do king me if he want to, but I think it's gonna go in a different way. Because if they expecting that Hitler Nazi stuff to happen over here, it's a reason why it didn't. So good luck to him, but I don't think it's gonna be the outcome that he expected.
I know, man. We out of here. Boy, tap in tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Right. Somber vibes, boy.